In our final word from the cross, Jesus knows that the end is near and calls out.
John chapter 19, verse 30. When Jesus had received the wine, he said, "It is finished." Then he bowed his head and gave up his spirit.
The last word from the cross in St. John's Gospel. It is finished. The horror is over. It is accomplished. The work is done. In the eyes of the world, this is the moment of absolute failure. But in the purposes of God, this is the consummation of an act of unconditional love for the world. These words don't imply a defeated sense of relief that Jesus' suffering is over, his life is ending. The Greek word is a word with a strong, triumphant ring. It is accomplished. It is complete. In hospital, where doctors fight for every moment of a life for a patient, death can easily be seen as a failure. Hospices have reminded us of the possibility of a good death, of sometimes being able to let go into the ultimate healing of heaven. We sometimes speak of winning or losing the battle against illness. The real accomplishment may be the willing acceptance of the disintegration, letting go into death, to find deeper integration in the depths of God's love. For Jesus, there is a recognition in the words, "It is finished," that death comes as the completion of a life lived to the full, offered for others. And as we understand this more fully, perhaps it even helps us to face our own deaths without fear. We may even ultimately be able to see death as a friend leading us home, as St. Francis does in his Canticle of the Sun. And though most kind and gentle death, waiting to hush our latest breath, thou leadest home the child of God, and Christ himself that way has trod. We listen now to a Taizé chant, In Our Darkness.